back and Turner back from last year, and then Eli was also here. He'll be in the rotation, and Talbot be in the rotation too. I feel very comfortable with those 5 starters.
Yeah, I heard you say during the broadcast against Miami, like, hey, we might not have the same amount of power as we had last year. We might hit for a better average. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, I think so. I thought, last year, tell you the honest truth, I was a little surprised the power that we had. I wasn't expecting that, but we did have some guys that had some good years hitting home runs. I don't see that possibly this year, but I think we'll see more guys that make contact and probably hit for an average and drive in more runs than we did last year.
First winning season since 07 last year, and you talked about some of the components this year. Obviously, you feel like there's an opportunity to grow beyond that?
Yeah, I think so. I really feel that this year's team, we have kind of a different infield than we did last year. Gil Velasquez played outstanding for us at shortstop last year. We have Nick Green back, who did a great job for us last year. We've got a guy named Ed Lucas who's very steady at shortstop and pretty much can swing the bat. I see a guy that can be very consistent for us. And also driving some runs. He'll probably hit number 2 in the lineup. We also have Wilson Valdez, who's got major league experience. He'll probably play in the infield too. And Matt Downs, another kid that has some major league experience, can also play the infield and swing the bat. So you'll see probably you won't see one guy at one position all the time. With those 4 guys, they will rotate in the infield, starting at third place, third short, and then over to second. And having 4, one guy will be sitting, but they will continue to rotate in that fashion until something might break.
Last year, the parent club had a ton of veteran players, high-priced guys at that, which blocked a lot of people. This year, I would think there's incentive, even more incentive, to play well here because of the potential for opportunities.
Oh, no question. This is a land of opportunity, really, for these guys. You got a lot of guys in the major leagues right now that are very inexperienced. We made some trades in the offseason. You got some young players. Chris Coughlin in the outfield, who played here last year, had a great spring. He finally get an opportunity. But, we have some guys. I would have to say this ball club is a very veteran ball club. We probably maybe only have one rookie guy. That would be Skip Worth behind the plate. He's only 22 years old, but he showed in spring training that he can handle it. So pretty much this is a veteran ball club, and I expect these guys to go out and play like they are veterans.
Was it a good experience just playing at the big club last weekend, have these guys with that experience before the season starts?
Well, it was just an opportunity for us to have another game in spring training, to tell you the honest truth. It was great for the fans. But for us, we were just trying to get some work in and getting our pitchers ready. The thing that hurts us probably more than anything is these 3 days that we have here in New Orleans without no game. So we're just having kind of a workout before we have to leave to go to Nashville.
Opening with 8 on the road. I mean, he'd like to be home this time of the year with the weather, but that's simply the way the schedule works out.
Yeah, you like to open it at home, but I feel the type of ball club we have, again, they've got experience in the major leagues and they know what it takes to play the game. That it doesn't bother me really to open up on the road.
Back to the previous question, you expect a lot of roster moves this year that haven't been telltale in the Zephyrs.
Well, I would think so. The way that roster is up in the major club, you don't have a lot of experience up there, and I'm sure things fall apart a little bit, and guys that are producing down here, that they'll definitely take a look at them.
Coach, forgive me if we walk